Howdy folks, it's Jake here at Walkie Farm and we have just had a special delivery. We have 10 rams here that just arrived and we backed the trailer up. They jump through the gate there. They always run down to that corner and then you walk down, and I just walk them up against the fence line through this gate into the yards because the holding yards here are not sheep proof. And they were so calm. Yesterday they were driven back from an area called Pine Grove, which with the trailer on was a 3.5-4 hour trip back to my Thaguna lease, and then today they hopped up here and they're very calm and easy to handle. These are MeatMasters, which is a Damara composite. From the reading I've done, it doesn't necessarily matter what goes into them from what I can understand, as long as it's based on a Damara base. And I bought these from a gentleman out at Pine Grove called Eris O'Brien, who's been commenting and joining along on the Walkie Farm journey on Facebook for quite a while. I really enjoy Eris's contributions. He is a really good grazier, and I love his takes on pasture, native pasture, weeds. You know, he's just got a great philosophy. These rams are looking a little bit empty, obviously. They haven't eaten for a while. I'm about to bring a bale of straw in. I've just thrown a little bit over. That won't get them going for long. When Eris sold me these, he said these were sort of the tails of his mob, and he said that 3 of them weren't so good for breeding in his opinion, and 7 were quite good. And I'm gonna get him to send me some photos just to confirm the ones that he sort of notched that weren't necessarily, you know, paddock ram quality, but I can eyeball. There's 3 in there that are just a bit thinner and don't quite have the gut capacity and thickness of the rest, so it'll be interesting to see which ones he confirms. But to me, I reckon I've already eyeballed them. These are red tags, they're 4 tooths. Average weight was around that 130-140 kilogram, and they're just going to be held in this little yard here like I did with that last slot for a few days. I've got water. I'm actually going to go buy a little trough and plumb it in. I've just got to figure out how to plumb it, where to put it so that the cattle, when I'm working cattle in here, because they brush up against the wall quite a bit, so they don't just smash it off. You know, sheep and cattle treat infrastructure quite differently. But these will just be held in here for a few days, and then when I head up to West Wyalong next week, I'll take them with me and we'll turn them out into the flock of Damara ewes up there, and I'll be loading up and coming back full. We'll trade out a heap of the big rams there that have already had, you know, a bit over a year over that open flock, and we'll bring them home and mince and sausage them. But I love all the colours. I know that with I've spoken to a few guys, and with the MeatMasters, a lot of gentlemen seem to select for the red to get a bit of colour uniformity in it, and I can see why they do. You know, if you follow my channel at all, you know that I really enjoy aesthetics of animals. Having white sheep and black cows, that's fine. We need all types, but I just find that being the status quo to be quite boring. And that mental paradigm of black sheep and white cows, I think, handcuffs a lot of creativity. We leave a lot on the table if we can't even look at a breed and what they have to offer. Look at that one, beautiful gut capacity on that. If we can't even look at what they've got to offer as a breed because of their colour as a starting point, I just think that that's a bit of a circle jerk. This chocolate brown one closest to us is obviously holding the most hair. The rest are all just about completely clean shedded. Got some nuts, don't we, fellas? Like I said, lovely and quiet. Look at them go. So yeah, looking forward to taking these north and putting them over our flock, and I'm not as hell-bent about keeping that flock purebred Damara. I've been running composite rams over them. I've had Damara rams, self-replacing. We'll see how these go, but like I said, I really enjoy working with Eris, and I imagine this won't be the last lot of rams I buy off him. I love what he does. I want to support what he does. Talking to him about buying some lamb over the hook and using him as a supplier to top up my stocks as needed. He doesn't use any chemicals on his farm, doesn't use chemicals on his animals. He's very pragmatic and low cost, low input, which is what we like. We want animals that are easy doing, they can do it themselves. Anyway, just thought I'd jump on and give you a little look-see. Thanks guys, have a good one.